Hello friends, I'm back with yet another video on Salesforce, that is data security in Salesforce. So let's begin. So friends, data security in Salesforce is not restricted to a specific level, rather it's like a vast land which is spread across different levels. The Salesforce provides a complete and a flexible security for data at various levels. Not only this, but it also provides some sharing techniques or tools to open up and allow secure access to data based on business needs. So basically, Salesforce secures data by enforcing security at four different levels like organization level, object level, field level, and record level. We will see this one by one. Let's start with organization level security. Organization level security in Salesforce can be implemented using following functionalities. First and foremost is using password policy, meaning one cannot log into Salesforce organization without entering the correct credentials. This is the primary level of organization security. Second, restricting access based on location, meaning the access can be given only inside the organization, which can vary from profile to profile. Third, restricting access based on time. That means one is not allowed to log in before and after office hours. Next, restricting users' email domain, meaning each user's access to Salesforce is restricted via a company email domain. Also, at last, a health check test or maintenance is always carried out after a predetermined time, means it's a scheduled task which happens after specific time. Now, next is object level security. In this level of security, users or group of users are prevented from creating, viewing, editing, deleting records from an object by setting permissions on that object. There are two ways of setting object permissions: profile and permission sets. Whenever a user is created, it is mandatory to assign a profile to it. After the profile is created, user permissions are set. Also, we are not allowed to change the existing permissions, but we can add new ones. Next is field level security. Field level security controls whether a user can view or edit the value for a particular field on an object. For example, only a specific users at higher management levels are allowed to view the contact number field on the HR profile and not all. Next is record level security. Record level security determines whether a user is allowed to view or edit an individual record in an object they have access to in their profile. This can be implemented using OWD, that is organization wide defaults, sharing rules, manual sharing, role hierarchy, and territory feature of Salesforce. You all must be aware of all these terms very well, as I have already covered the same in my previous uploaded Accenture question and answer video, but still for your easy accessibility, I have provided it in the next slide. Organization wide defaults is a baseline level of access that the most restricted user across the organization should have. OWD is used to restrict access. The access opens up more in the next upper level, that is role hierarchy. Role hierarchy is that where job roles are sorted in a hierarchical way. Users with a higher role have access to all those records to which users in lower roles have. Salesforce provides an easy way to share records with managers and represent a role hierarchy. Basically, role hierarchies maps the hierarchies of data access in an organization. At the next level, there comes sharing rules, where access opens a bit more for users who do not own the record or they do not have access through OWD. If some specific group of users needs edit access to perform some activity on object which are not owned by them, and also its OWD is set to public read only or private, then this can be achieved through sharing rules. Sharing rules are applied by creating the automatic exceptions such as formula condition on objects. Manual sharing. In some situations where we cannot share the records through sharing rules, then there arises the need for manual sharing. Through manual sharing, one can share the record individually or manually with other users using the share button on that particular record. You can use manual sharing when number 1, it's not possible to define a consistent group of users when need access. And second, when it is not possible to share the record in any other way. For example, if manager is on leave and wants to provide access to certain records owned by himself to his subordinate to handle the responsibility in his absence, then this can be done using manual sharing. Territory. It's basically a specific area where a particular user has authority. It becomes easy to create hierarchies through the concept of territory and thereby makes it easy to manage accounts, opportunities, leads, etc. via territory management. From the image, you can see that how easily we can create a hierarchy via territory management. And at each level of hierarchy, a specific task can be performed by establishing the specific set of rules that provides boundary to that territory. So that's all from today's video. Hope I could provide you with the sufficient information about data security in Salesforce. So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Bye and have a wonderful time.